Hey, I got a question for you. Do you or anyone else in your house get stressed around this time of the semester? We're getting into the final few weeks now, and some of us really need to do something to improve our situation. The best way to reduce stress at the end of the semester is to build our base grade. Yeah. Hi, my name is Mike. I'm with Just Do Tutoring, and our mission is to provide academic support that improves relationships and connection between parents and their kids. One of the ways that we're able to do that is through our GPA boost activities. Now, if you're already a Just Do student, you're doing this in your sessions right now. We started this about a week or two ago. But if you're not, we want to introduce you to a process that is guaranteed to improve your grade in a very short time. So, right now, I want you to commit to the GPA Boost Workshop and whatever that entails, because your workshop begins right here and right now. So real quick, I'm going to tell you, we're going to give you an introduction like I just did. I'm going to tell you what you're going to get. We're going to take some action. I'm going to get you activated right away, right? I'm going to get you started right now to improve your grade. We're going to give you some idea of how we're going to support you in your own accountability. And we're going to talk with you about your schedule. Because we help students just like you every day develop the skills to get what you want. Now watch this short video I made for you. So here's the situation. We're coming to the end of the semester, got some low grades, you've got some missing assignments, you've got some loose ends. With as little as 4 or 5 weeks to go, you might begin to feel the stress. You know that you don't want it to go like it went last time. What if you could have better grades and no missing assignments and a plan for making this semester so much better? What if someone could help you communicate with your teachers to make a plan to raise your current grade? What if an experienced academic coach could help you set a strategy and schedule for peak finals performance? Just Do Tutoring has a tool and a plan for you to create your academic forecast, to create a final strategy that fits for you, to inventory what remains in your courses, to communicate with your teachers, to create schedules and strategies for peak performance. In as little as 1 hour and the minimal time it will take you to prepare for your GPA Boost Workshop, you will significantly improve your overall course grade point average. Now, hopefully by now, you're getting a pretty good idea of what's going to happen. I've shown you the tools, I've given you the spirit behind what we're doing and how we do it. But let me tell you what you get. You're going to get benefits that are academic, personal, and they're going to improve your family situation. You're going to get better grades, better test scores, more college options, a higher GPA. You're going to get more free time to yourself, time with your friends. Your stress level is going to come down because you're going to have a plan and a strategy to move from. Your parents are going to back off a little bit. You're going to have less parents on your back, less parental nagging. You're simply going to feel more independent. You can do this on your own. Let's talk about taking action, right? There's a couple of things we want you to do before we meet, and we are going to meet together very soon. I'm going to tell you about that in just a minute. You're going to locate your syllabi. So for each of your courses, most of you guys are going to find that you have a syllabus that's attached to the course. The course syllabi will give you some information about end of semester activities, whether we're talking about the final, the weight of the final, the format of the final, the scope of the final, or maybe we're talking about the projects that happen even before the final. Let's check the syllabi for that. You might be thinking to yourself, well, I'm not sure where the syllabi is, so let's take a look. Where could I find it? You might find it on Schoology. You might find it in your Google Classroom. You might find it in your teacher website, or you might find it inside your student portal. And one more place, you might find it inside your binder. Might be a page that you haven't looked at since the first day of school this semester, or maybe looked at it recently. Let's get our hands on that syllabi so that we know what to expect. we're going to do everything we can to find out information before we go asking the teacher for information that maybe has already been provided, right? Don't you hate it when people ask you a question that they already know the answer to? I mean, it's annoying, right? So we're going to try to avoid that as best we can. Share your goal with your teacher. Remind your teacher that it's your intention to do well in this course. Whatever that looks like for you, share that goal. Say the grade that you're trying to get. That's important, right? Go to office hours, right? We're going to communicate with your teacher by email. So set yourself up for success. You're going to clarify your expectations, get some feedback from your teachers, tell them how you're planning to study for this upcoming test. Ask them what they think about that. Ask them about possibilities. What's possible for me? What grade do you think is possible for me this semester? Do you think it's possible I could earn a B or an A in this class? You know? And if so, what do you think needs to happen? Get your teacher on board with your goal. It's really important. Yeah. You might be thinking, well, I don't really email my teacher that often. I don't know how I would do that. We've created a customized template for you. So as soon as you commit to our event, we'll send you that templated email and you just send it off to your teachers and we'll get all the information we need from them. Anything that wasn't provided previously, we can get from them. Last thing, we'll figure out what is your final schedule. All right, let's take a look at that. You're going to find that mostly on your school's website. You can find your final schedule. Make sure that, and ask yourself, am I in a course where maybe the final is going to be administered early? I'm in choir. Do I have a final? Let's find these things out, right? We want to get that on your calendar and get that squared away. That's going to help us move much more efficiently through our workshop together. All right. You might be wondering how we're going to keep you accountable. So we're going to check in with you by email, by text message, and we're going to make sure that we're on track and that we're prepared for upcoming event. When's the event? It's next Sunday. Next Sunday. We're going to send you the details on all of that as soon as we get your indication, your commitment. We'll send that information to you. Let's just say we send the information or you're already thinking to yourself, I don't know if I'm going to be available on Sunday. Don't you worry. We have a plan for you. All right. Just get yourself committed to this workshop because it's really important to me that your grades improve so that you can have a stress-free finals experience. We're going to set up your schedule. Let's make a note in your planner, your Google Calendar, set a phone reminder for your session, your scheduled accountability call. You'll have the opportunity to set that up again as soon as you commit. We're going to put your workshop on your calendar and we're going to write out your final schedule. So let's review real quickly. Get your syllabus. We're going to communicate with your teachers, find out what your final schedule is, and we'll see you next Sunday for the Just 2 GPA Boost Workshop. See you Sunday.